guys, check it out. They're back together. Damn, man. So I bought the R34 back. No, I'm just kidding. So originally this car was sold and it went outside of the city. Then it got sold again and now it's back in the city here in Calgary. So it's gonna be pretty cool seeing it around. Yeah, I'll give you guys a little bit of a walk around. I'll see if you remember. So I painted this part on my bumper black and it's just chipping. It just plasti dip. Hood chips of the paint right here on the hood are getting pretty bad. The chips are kind of just starting, but now there's a decent sized chunk taken out of it. There's these VIP wheels on the car now. This sticker that I put on here is still here. Inside the car there's a different NRG wheel. I just had the stock one. The trim is still carbon fiber, as you guys can see. Same shift knob that I put into the car that Charles gave me. A boost gauge that the previous owner put in, but it doesn't work. It reads 0. Pretty much the gauge stays there once it's started, so it's not hooked up right. As for under the hood, a couple of changes, nothing too major. The rad and the intercooler that I put here is still here. The tile blow-off valve is still here, but looks like it's blocked off. And the previous owner put what looks like a different blow-off valve right here, and then he kind of has this line blocked off. And I guess he wired a new deck in because he didn't want to listen to static radio. So this is the line for the boost gauge. It's really cheap in this like brittle plastic, so I definitely would recommend using like vacuum line, actual vacuum line. Don't use this cheap stuff. Apparently now it has an LS coil pack conversion rather than the stock. Same air filter that I had on the car, completely brown now. But yeah, other than that, still looks pretty good. Paint is nice. This one headlight has a bit of condensation in it now, but overall, like, it didn't get too beat or anything like that. Back seat's pretty clean. The current owner right now, his name's Joe, said he just got it detailed. So interior looks nice. Still have the rear valances and the Urus ducktail spoiler. People ask me all the time what brand that is, and it's Urus. Still straight pipe. Still have the roof wing and everything. The black vinyl I added here for the roof. It is looking good. So the main reason I have the car actually is the new owner of this car messaged me, told me the car's back in Calgary. I told him if he has any work to do to the car or anything like that, I'd be happy to help him work on it. Just because, you know, I miss the car and it's fun to work on and stuff. I haven't seen it in a long time. It was in a different city, right? So apparently now the car has an ignition misfire on cylinder 2 right here. So I'm gonna have to be diagnosing that today. Also, apparently there's a clunk here and this side of the suspension. I don't know if it's the coil or any other suspension components, so we'll have to check that out. He also wants me to raise the fronts just because it's rubbing really bad on the liner and the metal. These are pretty beefy tires. Well, not beefy, but they're not stretched, so it is hitting a lot. Yeah, and maybe I can fix the boost gauge issue too if the line isn't too messed up. It's gonna be working on this thing. It's gonna be TBT feels. Damn, they look good together. Damn. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start it up, and I'll put the camera right by the exhaust so you guys can hear the misfire. Pretty much sounds like a Subaru, and it has a lack of power. Like the thing barely moves with this ignition misfire, which is shitty. That's what that ticking noise is. It's so weird to be back in this thing. doesn't feel like mine. Like, it looks different than how I remember it. TBT locals video feels right here in car cam. Oh yeah, so you can hear the rubbing. This thing needs to be raised so bad. And then yeah, there's suspension clunking noise. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Listen. So I don't know how well that picks up on camera, but I'm gonna be checking that out. Oh, geez, that rubbing. I took the wheel off to inspect like a clunking noise on this left side, and then I don't see any like gas really from the shock itself. That's just like road grime and dirt. So then I go ahead and move the rotor like up and down. I hear a clunking, and then left and right there's a whole bunch of movement. I don't know how well you guys can see. Like, it should not be doing that. So I look at the tie rod end link, and that bushing is completely gone. There's so much play in it. You can see it's completely torn off right there. So that's what's making the clunking noise. All the other end links here look okay. Right now I'm just going to be raising the two front coilovers to fix the rubbing issues. I don't have any spanner wrenches, so I'm using the good old flathead and hammer method just to break the locking nut. And then I'm just going to spin this whole assembly right here until it goes down and there's more threads showing here. Hopefully that's enough just to reduce or eliminate the rubbing issue. If not, I'll have to go back and raise it even more, but I don't want the car to look too dumb where it's like super high in the front and low in the rear. So that's why I'm doing like just a minimal raise, like just enough so it doesn't rub. So the wheel's on now, and you can really see how bad that tie rod end link is. Still looks pretty low on camera, but pretty sure full lock he won't rub anymore. Now I'm on the other side, just gonna raise the coil. Moving this side to side, there's no play. So this is how it should be. No side to side movement. So that means that this tie rod end link right here is fine. Coil's all raised, just gotta lock it in place. And since this side was rubbing a lot worse than the other side, the fender liner is all chewed up and it might have hit harness. So I need to double check the harness. Pretty much what happened to my S15, and that could cause electrical issues leading to the misfire. So might as well check it while I'm here. You can definitely see some harness in here. I just tested for spark. There's spark in all the cylinders except for number 2, and the owner said he swapped the coil packs and they're all fine also, but the misfire still stays on cylinder number 2. So like I said, this was apparently an LS coil pack conversion, so I'm sure the coil packs on the harness itself should be okay. So I'm following the harness around, and I look in the wheel well where I'm working, and there's a few open wires right here that rub through, as you can see. So basically I'm gonna expose these more and fix these up and see if this fixes anything. I'm also gonna be getting rid of this washer fluid line. This car doesn't have washer fluid yet. It sat right here, but I needed to take it out to fit the intercooler piping. So unfortunately, I did not get a chance to fix the misfire issue with the R34. I fixed the wires with the same gauge wire that I already had, so I fixed some of the wiring, but it still seems to misfire. And I just don't have any time right now to further look into it or the right tools because Driven Car Show is in 4 days. All of the locals have to have their cars ready within 3 days actually by now, so I still have tons to do. Just kind of cutting it close, working on this thing right now. It requires more in-depth kind of looking through, and I just don't have time right now. Maybe after the Driven show Yeah, because there's still a lot of work to do to this thing. So that being said, if any of you guys are local or around the area, make sure you come to Calgary Driven. I'll put the information on the screen right now, and also the link and all the other info is in the bio. There's also going to be a driven show in Vancouver, and then we're going to be going down into Seattle. So if any of you US people want to meet up, maybe drive up a little bit to Seattle. We're going to be showing with more skids, so that's going to be dope. Winnipeg, for you guys on the East Coast, there's a driven there. And then also Edmonton driven, which is pretty close here to Calgary. So make sure you guys come out to the driven car shows if you guys can make it. You'll see all our cars there and meet all of us. We'll have locals gear, everything like that. So be sure to stop by and say hey. Yeah, so that's going to be it for the R34. I let the owner know, and he's going to come pick it up right now pretty soon here. So other than that, still a fun car, still runs pretty good other than the misfire. From what I've spoke to the owner, he says he wants to swap a non-Neo RB25 into here or an SR20. So yeah, it's his car now. I guess he can choose what to do with it. That'll be pretty cool to see. He also wants to wrap it. 34 and the S15. Damn, dude, that's a sick picture right there.